Yep, I got the latest on the Kershaw. Is he going to be returning to the Dodgers or is he going to be going somewhere else? I want to get to that story, and that's a big story that I want to talk about. Also, the real reason Sasaki chose the Dodgers, and it might not be what you think. Also, Brandon Gomes, the general manager of the Dodgers, will have the Dodgers Digest quote of the day. Let's get down to business. This is Dodgers Digest. Brad J with you right here to get started. In the latest on Kershaw. Now, here's the deal. Before I even break out this story, man, I'm already seeing the messages. Kershaw should be let go. Kershaw shouldn't be signed. Kershaw. Because look, are they going to resign Kershaw? They're going to resign Kershaw. I'll break the whole story down for you. But you Kershaw guys that do not like him, save yourself a moment. Don't even send a message saying Kershaw should be gone. Because you know what? The dude is going to be on the team. I don't care what anyone says on there. They know that. And here's the update. Clayton Kershaw reunion for the 2025 season. I mean, it's going to happen. Look, Bill Plunkett, what does he say? He talks to Brandon Gomes, but they talk about the teams and re-signing Clayton. But think about Clayton right now. He's had foot and knee surgeries. Okay, he's progressing right now, but his in his throwing program, but he's not even throwing off the mound yet. So does it even matter right now? Because no matter what, Kershaw's going to be on the team, but he's going to go on the team and he's going to be on the injured. That's what's going to happen. And then maybe a third of the way into the season, he might then get put back onto the team or something like that, or get released off the injured reserve and be part of the 40 man or the 26 man or whatever the roster is when he comes back. But that's the thing about Kershaw. He's going to be on the team. There is no doubt about it. The Dodgers know how much he means to the team. And look, can you imagine if he goes through all these surgeries and the Dodgers do not re-sign him and he goes somewhere else and he actually does good, right? And there's no way to end it that way, especially when the dude says he wants to retire as a Dodger. So no matter what, he's going to be a Dodger. They're going to work something out. And that's why notice how during the offseason, you didn't see anyone saying, other teams saying, hey, we're making a bid to get Kershaw. No one did, right? Because they knew he was untouchable from the start. I mean, there would have been a story, just like Kike Hernandez. Are there stories on him? Like, he's not going to go somewhere, right? These guys are going to be Dodgers. So, as much as that maybe hurts you and you think that he shouldn't be, he's going to start the season on the injured. That's it. And if he's ready to go mid-season, couple rehab assignments, Kershaw's going to be playing some ball for the Dodgers. That's what I'm calling it right now. So, whatever you want to say on that. All right. Now, let's talk about Sasaki just for a second. The real reason Sasaki chose the Dodgers. A lot of people say, hey, he chose the Dodgers because of Yamamoto, because of Shohei. That's the only reason, but I don't really think that is the only reason why he did what he did, right? So he explains to CBS in the CBS article right here. He explains why he chose the Dodgers and what role Shohei played in his decision. And from what I heard and all the backstories I heard on this, Shohei didn't play a big part in it at all. Yamamoto didn't play a big part. That was already determined. He already knew those two dudes were Dodgers. Those two guys were on his team on the World Baseball Classic when they won for Japan. So he already knew that. That wasn't the issue there. So before I show you two top reasons why Sasaki signed with the Dodgers, first off, if you're a Padre fan, it's time for you to turn away right now because this first one is going to hurt you. Okay? Look, I don't want people to get upset, I don't want people to have headaches the whole day and just get sick to their stomach. So if you're a Padre fan, please, right now, walk away from the computer, turn away, turn the volume down. You can come back in just a little bit. Here's the number one reason why Sasaki did not go somewhere else. The front office stability appealed to Sasaki of the Dodgers. And we all know what is going. I'm trying not to laugh here, okay? I really am. But every time I start thinking about things with the Padres, I think about Manny Machado saying they were going to win a World Series before the Dodgers, and calling the 2021 a Mickey Mouse. Yeah, no. So front office stability, and that's a big reason because we all know what's going on with the Padre front office because of the ownership and what have you. I don't want to get into that, But that right there, if you're a Padre fan, there is the stick in the eye for you right there, because you cannot take that out. If you're looking at a place to go and you want to be successful, why aren't you not looking at the front office stability? And that was his number one reason. Number one reason. Front office. And then here it is. Here's the Ohtani Yamamoto played a minimum role in the decision. And I say the same thing on that because, look, they were already on the team no matter what. Okay? Those two guys were on the team. He knew that. He knew if he goes to the Dodgers, he reunites with his teammates from the World Baseball Classic, which they won for Japan. So he knows that. So that's not the thing. Now you got to break down the team. And for you money-hungry people that say that it's all about the money, I don't think so. I really do not think so. Because for Roki, I mean, if I'm Roki Sasaki, I'm going to put myself in his shoes for a moment. If I'm Roki Sasaki, and one of the things I'm going to look to is a successful organization, successful track records, great coaching, great front office, everything. I'm going to look for that as a place I go. And so that's what he did. He looked for that, and he found it, with the Dodgers. And so when you start breaking it all down, it's like if you're a player, just put yourself in those shoes. Put yourself in Sasaki's shoes, and you're making that decision, right? The Dodgers came up with the money, and it wasn't long-term because he's going to be able to sign a massive contract in a few years. He's going to go massively huge on that. But what would you pick? Just be honest. Don't go, I would chase the money, Brad J. I would go get my millions of dollars on a crappy team. Would you? Would you? And you have the choice? How many guys in Major League Baseball who have the choice, who'd love the choice to be able to choose the Dodgers? I mean, Arenado? Let's throw that guy out there for a second. Flaherty? I mean, everybody would love to be a Dodger. So for a guy coming to a league and saying, oh, he's going to start with a small market team so he can get good sponsorships. He's going to go to the Blue Jays where Tim Hortons is going to sponsor him. Like, that's not the way it works. You, number one, want to go to a successful team. I'm sorry. You want a chance at winning the World Series. That's the ultimate. So I'm not getting into the whole story on that. So anyways, okay, time for the Dodger Digest quote of the day. And the quote of the day today comes to us from Mr. Brandon Gomes, Dodger GM, and this is all about Kershaw. Recent Los Angeles Dodgers signings have not changed their interest in re-signing the Kersh. Whether you like it or not, they're going to work something out. And if he doesn't, if Kershaw's not a Dodger, I'll take this coffee, I'll grab a shoe, I'll fill the shoe up with a coffee, and I'll do a shoey with coffee, and I'll drink it. I think that's what you call him. D-Mac from Dodger Nation referred to it as a shoey, so I'm going to go with what he says on that. Hey, that's going to do it for another Dodger Digest. Thanks for being part of it. Always love to have you on board. Great thing here. Always hit the subscribe button, okay? If you haven't done it, you like what we're putting out, so just, if you're having problems committing in life, just subscribe. It'll be that easy. And then you hit like, turn on notifications so you don't miss another moment right here. Dodger Digest. I'm Brad J. As you go through the day, remember, think Dodger Blue.